Hey guys, I'm out on my Saturday morning walk, and normally when it's Saturday, I like to walk a long way. So I walked all the way to the football stadium. And what's funny is it's about 9:30 right now, which is about the time that I left this very place last night and watched a nail biter of a game against South High and Torrance Tartars. Unfortunately, the good guys lost, but the fact is, they're both good guys. They played uh, God's game, right? But I'm biased, and what's interesting is this place is virtually empty, and we have soccer over there. I think, yeah, they put a net out. Guys are playing some soccer. I just walked past the track coach, saw my neighbor's kid, who's on the track team. I believe some of the football players from last night's game is probably going to participate in this track practice as they transition into their new sport. And just like that, the season's over. And there's always emotion, right? I watched my son, my youngest, very carefully last night as he watched, and I could see his bias because he was on that field against South, right? These are rivalries. There's 4 high schools in town, and everybody knows each other. Everybody on game day hates each other and then loves each other after. And that's what's so great about this game. But it doesn't last forever. And there's a lot of tears, you know, some of my old players. So one of the reasons I was here, besides, I'm not coaching, and it's the last place I coached at. The last guys I coached are now seniors and now done. They're retired from football, most of them. Some of them might go on and put together a college career, hopefully. But it's never the same. High school is high school, and sports are great after that, but it's not high school sports. So I watched my son struggle, and then not like the fact that the opposition got the better last night. But it was a nail biter the whole game. It was an amazing game. Could have gone either way, and it did not go good for the good guys at the very end. But like I said, everybody's good guys for having been in it. I'm not Mr. Participation Trophy, but if you played football and you coach football, I respect the hell out of you. And there's a fraternity that these kids are now part of for having gone through that. And I don't know how it is otherwise, because I never did this. There's the track guys warming up, I guess. I never played any other sports. Did track a little bit, but there's a fraternity. They're football guys that are like my age. They know they know when they're in the presence of a guy who played football. Usually, I could even on the phone talk to someone for a little bit, start talking football. Oh, I used to play college or high school or whatever, and and the reason is it's a shared experience. It's a shared camaraderie, and it's a shared set of values if they got it right, if they were trained right, which is why it's so important for coaches to participate, the guys to be in this game, mentoring kids, because there's too many that are my age and older. Okay, we need guys to come up, and part of the issue is there's no money in it. It's all volunteer. So for the most case in high school and down. So I wanted to say that. So nothing but props to the coaches that coach and sacrifice family life and and sacrificed for the kids to make this place a better place. But I just wanted to, for me, experience the emptiness, the vacuousness of this place when just 12 hours ago it was going nuts. And then just like that, life transcends. And so that's football, that's life. These guys are moving on in their lives, and they're going to do great things for having, partly because of having participated in this, and because of great coaching, and being lucky enough to be around good men that wanted to help them, that wanted their best interest in mind. And so I say this in gratitude of me being having an affinity for this game, for this place, have gone through this place. I didn't go to high school here. My youngest did, which is how I got involved in it. But this happens, track is out on the stadiums, all over the place right now. And there's kids in youth football playing. I'm going to walk through Wilson Park after I leave here, and there's probably going to be little tiny guys, they're cute, playing flag football. And then I go through Farmers Market. And so I just wanted to kind of mark this out, because I'm kind of weird and philosophical that way and this way. But I just find it interesting, the quiet, when this was so noisy, banging their feet on the aluminum and stuff, and on both sides. And now it's the guys that are left, the athletes, to get better. And most of the guys last night will never play football again. And that's a tough thing for a young identity to deal with. So anyway, sorry to get soppy here, sorry to get too philosophical, but this is interesting to me, and I just wanted to share the experience. It's Tim out.